Hey folks, it's Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be my video on enlightened combat. And this come about because the Reclamation 14, he was leaving nasty comments on my UFC 113 predictions, and I just wanted to go through this because I thought it was sort of funny and insightful. So, okay, here's his first comment. Stop fucking whining about GSP not entertaining. Fuck, if you want entertainment, go watch TNA wrestling. The UFC is a showcase of skill. Skill, entertainment. If you don't like it, go watch WWE. Okay. Then here's my enlightened response. And you know, I read that and I was like, usually I just block them and delete them, delete their comment, block them, and just go on my life. But I don't know, today I didn't take it personal. I knew it had nothing to do with me. It's really all his issue. So here's what I wrote in response. Aren't you whining about me whining? I mean, because look at it. What is he doing? He's whining about me, supposedly whining. And I don't even really consider what I'm doing whining, just a little frustrated. And it's not like I'm just harping and harping. So I'm not saying there's not any. But so I say, aren't you whining about me whining? Shouldn't you start with your own whining before giving me advice? Once you see your own faults and conquer them, then you'll see clearly how to help others who are dealing with the same issue. How you like that? I love that. I love it, man. I'm getting where it's easy to handle people now. I like it. And see, notice what happened. By me, I'm trying to help him see himself, which obviously you already know he's not going to be able to help himself and he's not going to get it. There's probably a 5% chance he's going to take personal responsibility for his actions and understand. However, the issue wasn't so much about him. It was about protecting myself from taking stuff personally. It was about protecting myself from negativity and anger and in the secondary process, I'm trying to help somebody see themselves, which I know they're not going to see it. More than likely, they're not going to see themselves now. However, it may stick in their mind and come up again later. So here's his response, which he knows is not going to be. What the fuck are you talking about? Again, when you're stuck on stupid and your ego's invading your mind, you don't want to take any personal responsibility. I'm not whining. I'm just helping you realize how much of an idiot you are. The UFC is a showcase of skill, foremost, and when will idiots like you realize that? And I'm sitting there going, okay, he's talking about skill. Well, first of all, if you look at the way his first comment was to me, it's basically a bunch of vulgarity, insults. Is that a skillful way of dealing with somebody? Absolutely not. That's a showcase of stupidity. It's a showcase of low-minded thinking. And if you look at my response, I gave a very skillful response. So he doesn't appreciate skill when he sees it. He just pissed off the world and wants to take it out on somebody. So here's my enlightened combat again. The ego's first defense is denial. Because notice what he's doing. He's denying everything that I'm telling him. He ain't taking no personal responsibility. Here's what I say. The ego's second defense is to attack. Notice again. The ego doesn't want to accept any personal responsibility for its actions. So at first, like, no, deflect and attack. That's what ego does. Deflects and attacks. And then this is what I say. You aren't taking any responsibility for your actions now, just like you've done your whole life. You're in for a long, hard road of suffering with yourself until you start taking personal responsibility for your actions. You're creating all kinds of poverty for yourself. Good luck. You're going to need it. Good luck. You're going to need every bit of it you can get because life doesn't favor the self-centered. And when you see somebody like that, you can't take it personally. You got to see the moment. Then you got to realize they've been doing this their whole life. It's nothing new to them. And you got to realize they're going to continue to do it their whole life until they reach rock bottom. So, just revealing who they are to themselves, even though they're probably not going to take it in the moment, it still may sink in. And again, it's about protecting me from the anger. And notice what I'm doing. I'm not mad about it. I'm having fun with it. So, then obviously, he's not going to come back with an enlightened response. He's going to come back with an unskillful, ignorant response, which is classic. Here's what he said. The ego's first defense is denial. The ego's second defense is to attack. Funny, because that appears to be what you're doing as well. Self-fail. Firstly, you look like a heroin drug abuser. Secondly, no one takes your opinion seriously as your statements have no actual substance to them. Oh, again, no skill, blame me, accusing me of stuff that he's doing. So at that point, and this is my final statement. When your life falls apart, and it will, just remember what I've said to you because you're going to need it. And so then that's when I block him and delete it because there's no use. I've said all I wanted to say, gave him the wisdom that he needs to hear. So, when I first got on YouTube, I was taking some of that kind of stuff personal, and now I just don't know. It's funny, It's just there's no reason to get mad about it. And when somebody think about how easy your life is. If you know that every time that somebody's going to confrontate with you, you can handle them in a peaceful and constructive way and try to help them grow. And at the same time, when you try to help others, you automatically got this protection around you. I'm not saying it's like a magical glow or anything, but it does give you the maximum protection you can have in this life when you try to help others instead of try to hurt them. Because like I said, once you understand it's all about growth and you really try to stay in harmony with that, you will be amazed at the power you have. You will be amazed at how clear. Again, it's not just some philosophical system. It is everywhere. If you look at it, it explains how we got to where we're at. It explains where we're going. It explains how you live your life. It's mind-boggling how amazing it truly is. It's just like it never ends to cease to give positive feedback. It supports you in everything you do. So I thought you might enjoy that. I thought it was sort of a funny video, and so I wanted to share it with you. Maybe you get a chuckle out of it too. So, till the next video, later folks, and don't let those trolls cause you problems. Later folks.